Hey, so I met my friend here. We've had our lunch and we're about to go shoot some videos. So this is Anthony. Hey, how's it going?
Doing great. I'm gonna be shooting some content right now.
Yeah.
Shani, we were talking, me and Shani, a couple of days ago, and we were like, all right, we gotta meet up, gotta shoot some content, go explore. And then after that, there's gonna be like more events that we're gonna do in the evening. But yeah, for now it's just shooting content and taking photos. We're really getting into video editing, content, and building the brand, building the community.
Hey, so we just shot a couple of nice videos. I'm gonna record a couple more now. The one I shot was great, which was about self-image. I really liked that one. And there's certain parts of your self-image that are attached to the current set of results that you're getting. So once you change that self-image, your results will match your self-image. Because for me now, smoking a cigarette sounds insane, but I feel like it's a very important video to talk about. And there's a couple of more ideas that I want to share. Right now, I'm just going to enjoy myself on the grass. And one thing I want to do is, like, my next video, I'm gonna shoot with no shoes. So we're taking a little break from content shooting now to skate, teaching Anthony how to skate. He's getting the hang of it. He's getting the hang of it. Look at that. So yeah, we shot a couple of videos. Pretty nice. Got into flow in one of them. Really looking forward to sharing that on YouTube. About to get onto the skateboard soon. Hopefully it doesn't fall again. That was the perfect timing, oh my God. That was the perfect timing, actually. You know what? I said on the video, I turned it around and I was like, hopefully he doesn't fall this time. And you fell at that time. That was perfect. So how does it feel, skating?
It feels very smooth.
Yeah.
But then like you feel like your hands are like so tired because you're falling so much. Thank God I have reflexes. Otherwise I would have been died by now. Yeah. So this is Shani. You can see him. He's been practicing for a while. He's like got it. Surf skating. Thankfully, he didn't fall. Yeah.
But yeah, falling is important because that's how you learn. I've fallen more than you, for sure.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm sure.
that's how I learned, you know. The only reason I'm not falling now is because I've fallen already. So this is important. If you're afraid of doing something because you think you're gonna fall, that's not how you learn. You learn by falling.
Finally got it right. Takes a while and takes practice, but then it's like one of these things that instead of theory, practicing it and eventually getting it right.
So this is kombucha.
Oh my God.
What a way to start this podcast.
That's a good way to start the podcast. Kombucha exploding.
Kombucha.
Kombucha. You want to try this thing?
Although it's a more conscious path, it doesn't mean to say it's a better path.
And now you can see like a very clear disparity between the East and the West. I really resonate with the fact that of creating that bridge between those two different worlds, especially since both of us went through that, right? This really happens when the father figure is not as strong is not as strong as in families. And I mean, personally, from my own perspective, I mean, my father was, I mean, he tried his best, he did his best as to what he believed,
Right.
what his best, right? Like,
Grew up in a generation where both parents needed to work to pay bills, and I feel like the generation before us didn't have that. It's kind of back in the day. That's how you'd learn that from your father, but our fathers are busy making money and like supporting the family, so we learned it from people on YouTube.
I was coming from a world that I used to do, like, just to give some context, right? I used to host modeling photo shoots. Like, we would go to like clubs, events, like nightclubs, parties, techno, like that kind of world.
Like, it's weird. Like when I go there, I don't approach anybody, but I speak to everyone.
Yeah.
And it's like it's normal to just speak to people, but it's weird to approach people. It's like,
It is. It is. It is.
So-
Stop approaching people, but speak to everyone. Right?
Yeah.
Stop approaching. Don't approach anymore. Cold approach
Yeah.
is not real.
That's why I hated the word approach, because the word approach assumes that one person doesn't want it.
Yeah.
It's like
Predatory behavior.
Exactly. There's one person doing something while you approach.
I was afraid of her seeing me my entire true self, and I was afraid that she was going to have power over me because I couldn't trust anybody other than myself. Like, the only person that I could trust is myself. Like, honestly, I didn't trust anyone for a very long time. You know, like, it's actually this year I started to trust more people. And
This year.
yeah, this year. Well, 2023.
Okay.
Yeah, not 2024, 2023. That's the same thing that happens with people that do meditation, right? It's like a lot of the times they do meditation, but are you doing it to actually be with yourself, or are you doing it to escape reality, right? Because this comes to a very interesting point where it's like, if this being used
Right.
as an addiction, so like, what's the difference between meditating and watching porn?
Right, but the people who do that may ask, what is you and what is reality?
Yeah, so let's dive deep. Okay, so let's dive deep into the fact as to essentially, oh my god, that's like a crazy topic right there. That's a crazy topic right there. Like,